Hi guys, today's story is Sailor Bear that Muna read, but we lost a little bit of information. There was a little bit of a bloop at the beginning of the video, so I thought maybe I could just read the story again just for clarity and also for our viewers to just have more fun with the story because it's such a wonderful story. After the story, maybe we can all share like what it is that was so interesting in the story, and what interesting parts of the story can you tell us. So let's read the Sailor Bear, or Sailor Bear actually, by Martin Wadel, and the illustrations are by Virginia Austin. Sailor Bear. Small Bear was a bear in a sailor's suit who was lost and had no one to play with. Now what shall I do? Wondered Small Bear. He thought and he thought. Then he looked at his suit and he knew what to do. I'll be a sailor and sail on the sea, decided Small Bear. But he hadn't a boat. Now what shall I do? Wondered Small Bear. He thought and he thought. Then he looked at the sea and he knew what to do. I'll go and get one, decided Small Bear. He went to the harbor, but the boats there were too big for a bear. Now what shall I do? Wondered Small Bear. He thought and he thought. Then he looked around the shore and he knew what to do. Small bears need small boats, so I'll make one, decided Small Bear. He made a boat from some pieces of wood and half a barrel. He called it Bear's Boat, and he took it down to the sea. But the sea looked too big for his boat. Now what shall I do? Wondered Small Bear. He thought and he thought. Then he looked at a puddle and knew what to do. Small boats need small seas, so I'll find one, decided Small Bear. He went to the park where he found a small sea and Small Bear sailed in Bear's boat by the light of the moonlight. But the sea grew too rough. Bear's boat rocked and it rolled and it shuddered and it sank. Small Bear swam and swam till he reached the shore, where he lay on a rock in a rock all shivering and cold. Now what shall I do? Wondered Small Bear. He thought and he thought. Then he sighed at the moon, for he didn't know what to do. I am sick of the sea, so I think I'll give up, decided Small Bear with a sniff. He curled up by the rock and went sadly to sleep all alone. As the day breaks, Sailor Bear is still all alone by the shore. The very next morning, a little girl came and she found Small Bear, and she hugged him and took him home and set him to dry by the fire. Now what shall I do? Wondered Small Bear. He thought and he thought. Then he looked at the girl and he knew what to do. I am found and I've someone to play with, so I'll stay where I am, decided Small Bear, and he cuddled up close to the girl and he stayed. And he never went back to the sea. And that is the end of our story for today, Sailor Bear. We hope that you really enjoyed this story and would love to hear from you. Just some comments on whether you enjoyed this, and also likes and loves of our little Sparkled Readers Corner, as we try to encourage readers and to just motivate little children to read and just find the whole adventure in books. Thank you so much. Bye.